Bill Cohen, the man, the myth, the legend. He was born in a log cabin, although it was in Bexley, so it was a pretty nice one. He was a young man of few means, a graduate of Bexley High School. As a student, he dreamed of being quarterback of the football team. But as you might imagine, that did not work out. Instead, he was drawn to the drama club and his first love, the spotlight on the stage. From there, he went to Northwestern University, where the harsh winters prepared him for the cold, hard life of a reporter. He found himself in the midst of turmoil, and from it learned that violence is not a panacea, but for some it is a step in the right direction. Graduation put him back in Columbus at a time when his favorite politician ruled the State House. Former Governor Jim Rhodes called Bill Cronkite, as in Walter Cronkite, partly out of respect for Bill's incredible reporting skills, and partly because Rhodes could not remember anybody's real name.
All these things go down that list. It's just one after the other, and it's all issues against him.
What about Senator Piper?
Called me?
Called you what?
What's that?
Told you what?
Every news conference you went to, Bill was right there in the front row. Bill really didn't care what people called him as long as they returned his phone calls and somehow accidentally said something newsworthy. Sure, there were hours of endless hearings and floor votes, demonstrations, and meaningless speeches. Through it all, Bill managed to get it done, year after year, decade after decade, winning so many awards he lost track of them. And the whole time keeping a smile on his face, genuine affection for the people around him, and a tune in his heart. Without you, the State House will not be the same. Except for school funding. That'll go on forever and never change. But the State House will not be the same. You know what we're talking about here. Bill Cohen, Ohio, and all of America salutes you for a job well done.
All right. I don't know exactly what the governor might have been talking about because he has never said anything to me about that. He's never discussed it from that standpoint. And if I remember right, like that, they're kidding themselves. Because I didn't create this problem. It was created in Washington by a Democrat Congress and a Republican president. Because if they would like for us to do, there's no question about it, that any organization took the step, to help them. It wasn't the governor's proposal, because you remember the governor's proposal, and we made the initial step.
To announce that I will be a candidate for re-election as auditor of the state of Ohio, seeking my 5th term in office. I believe I can continue to make a major contribution to government in Ohio, particularly at the local level, as auditor of the state for a number of reasons. We are just getting our uniform accounting network underway, which is a major effort at utilizing computer technology with accounting principles. The result, hopefully, will be less
Sturck, and DeWine told News Center 7 he's more than ready for the general election in November.
But I think ultimately what it's going to come down to is who do people trust, who do they want representing them on the Senate floor day after.
Ronald Reagan, sounding older at 81 and joking about it in a reference to Bill Clinton.
I knew Thomas Jefferson. He was a friend of mine.
That's a good group. Hey, that's a good drawing.
This move we've made over there is most significant, very significant. The president used that term in international diplomacy. It means you're ready to go to shooting status over whatever the issue is. And that was the significance of those words. The president, I think, has moved very forthrightly into the area, but it's not just our decision to move. This was done at the invitation of the Saudis.